Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey. And we are going to make a fun fold card today. Hey Jamie, how are you doing today? Thanks for joining. I have a real simple card for you today. And if you hang on till the end, I have a sneak peek of something that will be in the July to December mini catalog. Hey Donna, hi Pam, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm here, Donna. I have to tell you, I threw this card together maybe a half hour ago. It was a lot of running around. All right, I'm going to get started. I am using the Bouquet of Thanks. It's just one big background stamp. That's it. And then for the inside, I'm using the Charming Sentiments. And it's a pretty easy one. Before I get started, I want to just remind everybody that about the joining special that's going on. You, along with getting your your $125 of product for $99, Stampin' Up! Is going to include, it's another $66.50 worth of product. You get a pack of the 2022 to 2024 in color cardstock, the 2022 to 2024 ink pad collection, the 2022 to 2024 in color 6x6 DSP, and this grid paper, which is really pretty, and I'm going to show it to you real quick before I get started. It has, this is the Sweet Sorbet, and then we have the Parakeet Party, and I believe that's the Orchid Oasis. I haven't looked at this yet. It just got here today. The UPS guy just showed up a little while ago. I ripped it open and pulled this out. Tahitian Tide. Oh, okay, this is the Starry Sky. I gotta get my colors straight. This is the Orchid Oasis. It's really pretty paper. But you get all that for Stampin' Up's going to include it free. So if you are interested in joining, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. All right. And guess what color we're using today? I got the grid paper, everything to go with it. All right, we are going to start with a pack of, not a pack, I'm sorry, a card base of crumb cake, which is 4 1/4 this way by 11. I am awake, I really am. Okay, so it's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, and I'm just going to give that a fold. Like I said, it's a real easy one today. And with a fun fold, and all I'm using is stamps, ink, and paper. All right. Then I have a panel of the Sweet Sorbet, which I'm going to adhere just to the top. Just like that. All right, and then I have a card front of the Sweet Sorbet, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and a panel of the 2022 to 2024 in color DSP. This is one of the patterns. It's the floral pattern, and the other side of this is the stripes, and then we have the other one, which is a plaid and a polka dot. So I'm just going to adhere this to my to the mat, to the Sweet Sorbet mat. And I'm just using liquid glue just so I have a little bit of wiggle room here. And then this is going to get adhered to the card base, but only to the bottom portion. We're making an easel card, in case you couldn't tell. I don't know if you've ever made easel cards. And I'm putting the ink, oh, I'm sorry, the glue on this half, only because I don't want to take a chance of going over. I'm just going to, and we're just going to adhere this. I'm going to line it up. Just adhere it right to the card front, right like that. And I lined it up right with the back piece. So you only see the back piece when the easel is up, like that. And that's it for the card. Now it's just decorating, but that's it. Nice and simple. All right, we have a panel of crumb cake, which is three and a half by 4 3/4. I might have to cut this down. I'm not sure. All the measurements are going to be on my blog on Friday at creativestampindesigns.com. All right, this is my palette. It's crumb cake, soft suede, and sweet sorbet. So I'm going to stamp the image in sweet sorbet. Not sweet sorbet, I'm sorry. Soft suede. Having second thoughts of whether I should have gone live. Get all my words jumbled. Hey, Kathy, thank you for joining. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for joining. Make sure this is good and inked up. I'm just going to stamp it right in the middle, and we're going to really hope we get this straight. And then once I stamp it, I'll decide if I want to cut it down a little bit. Just want to make sure I get a good image. I should have put this on my Stamparatus, because then if it doesn't come out, nope, that's not bad. Things inked up good. I'm not going to color it or anything. I like the way the brown on brown, but what I did do, and I did this ahead of time because I had a fussy cut, and I don't fussy cut live, but I stamped the thank you part, the banner, on a piece of shimmer white, and then I fussy cut it, and I'm just going to adhere it right over the top, but I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. First, we're going to put this, actually, you know what, I am going to cut just a tiny bit off. I wasn't sure of the size, so I'm just going to cut just maybe like 1/8 of an inch off from 2 of the sides, I think. So that's one way if you don't get it centered. So I'll make sure I put the correct measurements on my blog. Oops, sorry, on my blog on Friday. I got to remember to write them down myself. Okay, and then I'm just going to adhere this right to the card front. And we're just going to, actually this part I'm going to use a little bit of Stampin' Seal. And we're just going to get that right. Do the best we can, getting it in the center. I'm going to turn it over, give it a good rub. Oops, sorry, the camera shook. Hi, Tara. Thanks for joining. Hi, Amy. Thanks for hopping on today. All right, and this part we're just going to use a couple dimensionals. Oh, the lid was off already. 3 should do it. And we're just going to make sure we line it up with the one that's there. That's it. I'm just going to do the inside, and we'll be done with that. All right. So I have a small piece of the shimmery white. I figured I'm going to stick to since I did the shimmery white on the front, that's what I'm using on the inside. This piece is, I believe it's 1 1/4. That's the only thing I'm not happy with this. Well, actually, there is a ruler on the bottom. I just have to figure out how to read it. I believe this was 2 1/4 by 1 1/8. Again, the measurements will be on my blog because I don't want to give you the wrong. And I'm just stamping it with Beyond Grateful, and we're going to stamp it with the soft suede. I'm going to get my color, my words right. We're going to hope we get this straight. Okay. And then I'm going to give that a second to dry. While that's drying, I'm just going to adhere another panel of the shimmery white to a Sweet Sorbet mat. This is the part where I'm not stamping anything on this part. Actually, I did want to stamp the flowers on it, and I forgot to. You know what? I could still do that. I'm going to show you how we do this. All right, I have some Post-it note tape. Okay, and you can tell this piece has been used because I needed to tape something off. And we're just going to put it like that so that I don't get anything on the red or on the Sweet Sorbet panel. I don't think I would get anything on it, but I don't want to take a chance. Right, and then just going to get the flowers again. I'm going to stamp off once, twice, and I'm just going to bring them just have a little bit in the corner. That's all I wanted. I reuse my Post-it note tape like 2 or 3 times before I have to get rid of it usually. Just to give it just wanted to give just a little something on the inside. But nothing dark, so it's nice and light. Okay, we're just going to adhere this on the inside. You do have to adhere this before you can put the sentiment, so that we know where. I'm going to adhere the sentiment with my Stampin' Seal to my mat. Oops, got a little bit crooked. Hold on. Disadvantage of having the camera right in between you here. I think that looks better. And here they go. are going to adhere this, and we're going to first put the dimensionals on so we can see where we want it. And I'm going to put a few because I want it to need this to hold. Okay, so you just have to see, I'm probably going to put it like right around here, so this leaves me room to write up top, and then this, so when you, oh, whoops, might help if I hold it in place. So this will hold your easel in place when you open it up. So we're just going to adhere this. So we're going to put it right about there, and there you go. So that's the easel card. Nice and simple. All right, let me do the envelope real quick. I'll show you my little trick that if you're short on a piece of DSP for the envelope, so my piece was not 2 1/4. I cut it by accident to 2 inches, and I wasn't going to cut another one, so we're going to make it work. Just going to put it like that. I usually, like I said, I usually cut it 2 1/4 inches by 6 inches. But I don't know why I cut it at 2. That's how my day was going. So you're going to cut the sides. And then we just cut part of the envelope. There you go, and there's still enough glue on the envelope to seal it. Now I'm just going to stamp the flowers on the front again, as soon as I find my ink. I'm gonna try not to get the banner in, but see what happens. I'm going to stamp it off only once this time, and I'm just going to stamp them right, just so the envelope's decorated a little bit. All right, and that's it with the card. Told you it was a nice simple one. All the directions and measurements will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. Now, does anybody want to see the sneak peek? I was very excited to get it, but I didn't have enough time to come up with an idea. All right, there's a new suite coming. It is called Splendid Thoughts. I don't know if you could see this. So it is a, whoops, you can see I did not even open, nothing. Clings, the red rubber cling stamp set, and then it has the matching dies. Guessing this die here, maybe if I put it the right way, so that'll cut that out. This is the filler for that one. I'm going to go with this, cuts this, oops, and this is and we've got a bumblebee again, and we have a, look at that, we have a die for the bumblebee. And then these are just, I guess, accessory pieces, and I guess you could put the sentiment in this if you want. I'm not sure what this piece is. I have to play around with it. Like I said, it literally just got here a little while ago. But wait, there's more that goes with this. We got these open leaf trinkets. them on with a little glue dot. You got a whole bunch of them. I don't know how many are in here. 20 pieces. That. And then this really, it's a seam binding ribbon in soft seafoam. I don't know if you can see it, but this will make a really pretty bow. And then we also got some DSP. I don't know how. I'm going to try to keep the glare off if I can hold it the right way. Let me see what colors are in. Tell you what colors are in this. There's Calypso Coral, Copper, Fresh Freesia, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Sahara Sand, and Soft Seafoam. So going with this is the copper one. And then that's the back, which I'll go with Calypso Coral. I really like this piece. This is the soft seafoam. I don't know. I'm trying to get it. It's very shimmery. And the leaves are almost like white embossed. I don't know if you could see how well you could see it. The back of that. So the fronts are all a foil or a shimmer. This one here, I'm not sure if it's a silver or like a champagne. This one I'm having trouble seeing. It's very hard, but again, the leaves, everything is embossed on it. And then the back is just a plain, solid, this, I think that was Sahara Sand. And there's this one here, which is, what was the pink? It doesn't look like petal pink. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what color this is, but it's a pink foil. Oh, the Fresh Freesia, that's what it is. It's Fresh Freesia, not petal pink. And then the back has the Fresh Freesia on it. And there's this, whoops, I'm getting a bad glare from my lights. So there's this panel that it's a 12 by 12 sheets, but I cut them in half so you can see them better. Kind of like a goldish, I guess. So you can actually just put this panel on a card front and you could be done. And then soft seafoam on the back. And then the same with this one. It's, the two halves. So you can, again, use this on a card front and pretty much be done. This is, I guess, the petal pink. And then the back of that one. So that's a little sneak peek of something that's coming in the July to December mini catalog, which we get to get a sneak peek of it on June 1st. So if anyone is interested in getting stuff early, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Get a 20% discount on everything. So, all right, that's all for today. Again, all the directions and the correct measurements will be on my blog on Friday. If you make the card, my post will be up on Friday on my Facebook page. If you do case my card, I love to see what everybody makes. Just in the comments, post a picture of your card. And again, that'll go up around 8 o'clock Friday morning. I have everything posted. There will be a link on my blog Friday for either the Facebook video or my YouTube video. And if you do watch my YouTube video, I would appreciate if you could subscribe for me. All right? Thanks, everyone. I hope to see you all next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.